Well, hey crafty friends, it's Hiedi Scott with DiyDreaming, and on this video tutorial I'm going to show you something fun that you can do with chalk paste and your finger. We're going to make a door hanger that says "Oh Hello," which is part of this adorable stencil. The bottom part is going to have this fleur-de-lis all over pattern. I'm going to be working on one of these rounds, which are called 18-inch wood rounds. Magnolia also has it in white, but we're doing black today. And that's what we're gonna be doing. So as you are hopping on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from, feel free to sprinkle all that good stuff. All right, before I came live, I got started because the bottom half of the stencil is going to require me to do it in two sections. So let me show you what I've got right now. It's going to be so cool. So I don't know if you can tell how it goes from green and then it's kind of this mix into this blue color. We're going to finish this up. We'll do this. We'll talk about ribbons. I'm going to show you the finger thing. It should be really fun. All right, so I have already done part of this stencil. And I have used my fleur-de-lis pattern quite a bit, but it could probably use just a little fuzzing on the area that we're going to use. And I'm going to fiddle around and get it lined up. I put a piece of tape on my board here earlier so that I could possibly line it up a little bit easier. Let me just fiddle with this for just a second. Okay, I think that's going to be about as good as I'm going to be able to get it to lay. All right, now here's the finger part that's fun. I'm going to take two colors of chalk paste. I'm going to be putting the green at the top and the blue at the bottom, and then I'm going to show you how I just use my finger to blend the two. And then we'll do the same thing on, I have to think about what I'm doing. We'll do the same thing on the words. Okay, this is called Magnolia Green, and this is called Azure. They're both beautiful colors. I am just loving blue and green this year. That's what I'm wanting to do everything with. Okay, so I put some blobs on. I'm going to take a small cut apart squeegee and I'm going to do my very top part. I'm only doing the pointy parts of the fleur-de-lis here. Bring this down to about right here. Okay, and then I'm going to do my very bottom in blue. Okay, and then the trick is you just take your finger and you're going to kind of smush the two colors into each other. I'll lift this up in just a second and show you. Okay, and then I do want to pick up some of these big globs of green up here at the top. So that's basically it. I'm going to pull it off and show you what it looks like, and hopefully it looks good. Okay, yes it does. Ooh, it looks perfect. Okay, so let me throw this in my little tub of water over here. And get my finger cleaned off for a moment, and I'll hold it up and show you. There is one little spot here that I need to just clean off, but look at that. So I had put this tape here just to help myself align where the stencil was going to stand or sit, and I accidentally stenciled this one little area right here, which will take about 1 second to fix. There we go, it's fixed. And I think this looks great. Love that combination of blue and green. Now let's move on to this part. I'm gonna do, this is a newish stencil. It's been out for maybe a month or two. And the top says, "Oh, hello," and the bottom says, "Welcome." I'm gonna be using the "Oh, hello." So I'm gonna first cut the two pieces apart. And then I'm gonna label back of it so I know for sure which side to put my stencil back on. Oh, hello. All right. And then I am gonna fuzz it because it is brand spanking new and I don't wanna stretch it. So I definitely recommend that you fuzz your stencils. You can do it on something like this, which is called a tacky towel. It's from Magnolia. This side is for fuzzing. This side is for patting your stencils dry if you're in a hurry, which I am frequently, to get them dry so I can continue on with my project. So I'm just gonna fuzz it like, 3 times. But I could also fuzz it on this t-shirt or on a pair of jeans. Or any real low lint kind of a towel. Don't fuzz it on a terry cloth bathrobe or anything like that. Okay, and we're gonna do the same thing on here. We're gonna do the finger smooch. Just trying to see. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to put some green chalk paste at the top. Just some little blobs. And then I'm going to put some blue towards the bottom. I think I need some more green. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to stencil the top first, just to get that green on there. And I'm just sort of eyeballing it. I don't have it measured exactly how far down I'm going or anything like that. Okay, let's do the blue at the very bottom, and then we'll smush it all together. So use your finger, and you're literally just pulling the two colors together. Green. Okay, and I'm going to pull up these big blobs of blue at the bottom. And I'm going to offload that on a paper towel because I don't want to put that back in my pot since it's a mix of colors. Oh my word, look at my hands. How is everyone doing today? What do you think about this project so far? Okay, let let me do the peel and reveal. I think my green needs to come off a little bit. It looks awesome! Oh my goodness! I'm going to get close-up pictures of this because that is amazing. All right, I have chalk paste everywhere. So what I want to tell you is that you can do this technique with absolutely any color you want. So I grabbed some other colors just to talk about them. You could do like white into turquoise, or turquoise into hot pink, or light pink into hot pink, or yellow into turquoise, or white into turquoise, or yellow into green, or yellow into pink. So you can totally customize your project to whatever you might like, using whatever colors you like. Look at that, isn't that so cool? So now next up, what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be fiddling around, most likely off camera, because I don't know, I feel like my bows, I sometimes really need to ponder them, but let's fiddle around for just a minute. I got out a variety of ribbon that are sort of these green and blue colors. And this is some pretty, it might not be right, I don't know, pretty wired ribbon from Dollar Tree. Here's some cool, I don't know where this one came from. Somebody may have sent this one to me. I think actually somebody did. And for the bow for a project like this, you do want it to be a pretty large scale so it will make sense with the piece as a whole. This is my favorite ribbon. So let's get some of that. I think this ribbon that is my favorite came from Dollar Tree, and I think it was one of those, it was from Dollar Tree Plus. It was one of those ones where it was like, I'm trying to think, like either $3 or $5 a roll. Would this work? This might possibly work too. So I am not a super fabulous bow maker, but basically what I would do, scooch you over a little bit, is I would just do crisscross, crisscross, and I'll trim everything up when we're all done. Crisscross and crisscross. And then I would trim everything up so that all the different colors are showing, and put this probably right here on this corner right here. So let me show you that. Somewhere right here. And so that's my plan. I will finish it up. Didn't I get told, let me see, what was that comment? Didn't you get told blue and green should never be seen? Green and blue will never do, but it looks very pretty anyways. You know what? I've never heard that expression, Cassandra. My mom and my grandma had a lot of funny sayings and songs and things when I was growing up, but I never heard that before. I guess I'm just loving green and blue together this year for some reason. I don't even know why. But I think this is going to be adorable. So if you would like to look online at this fleur-de-lis stencil, or at this one that says, "Oh, hello," on half of it, and the other side says welcome. Or you want to look at this black 18-inch round, or chalk paste, or anything else, just say link or supplies or something like that, and I will get you some direct links so you don't have to go hunt everything down. If you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. If you like this project, I would love it if you would consider sprinkling and do a this or a this. That's a heart. And this is a thumb. Or say something to me in the comments. And those things help Facebook know that you might want to see me again sometime in the future doing another craft here at DiyDreaming. So, just looking at the comments here. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me for this super quick project. I will get close-up pictures. I'll put them here in these comments. I will also just put them separately at DiyDreaming, and I'll get my bow all finished up and pretty. I might add some of this too. I don't know. I'll figure, or maybe I'll do, I don't know, some of this or some of this. Anyways, I'll get it all finished up, get pictures, and I'll share those here. Thank you so much for the stars. I really appreciate that. I am going to go and get, I feel like having a glass of lemonade or something, and sit down in my comfy chair. I'm going to get started reading all your comments. Just let me know if you want links or supplies, and I'll be glad to get that for you. Let me know if you want to know what these two colors we used are. I'll be glad to get that for you as well. Alrighty, have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day, and be looking for photos later. Bye everyone.